courses and majlis every day. And Sadat ulama, they always repeat what you should do, what you shouldn't during Ramadan. And you know very well what is Ramadan, why we are fasting, how we should be careful much more with Quran al-Kareem, by reading, by understanding, by tadarus, by studying more Quran al-Kareem in Ramadan, Shahr al-Quran. So I believe you know this very well. I believe that it's a chance also for the one they don't read much Quran to read more. It's a chance for the one they don't see their families much to have more Silatul Rahim. It's a chance for the one they don't have much Qiyamul Layl to make more Qiyamul Layl at night. It's a chance for the one that are not having any possibility to feed people for Ramadan, even just tamr and water. So all this is quite well-known thing. But the most important thing is that generally you fight against two. You fight against Nafs, and you fight against Shaitan, right? But for Ramadan, as you know that Shaitan is in prison, so you fight only against your Nafs. So if you fight against your Nafs, normally it must be easier, even if we have a hadith, النفس أخطر من 70 شيطان. The most important thing I believe for Ramadan, one of the most important things, of course, that you have to understand how people with no money are living, how people with no enough food, how people in Gaza with no money, no water, nothing. So we have to understand the chance we have to appreciate Ramadan and to have different meals and different food anytime. So we appreciate that, we know that very well, and I believe also Sayyidina al-Habib Umar with all the courses, especially the Fajr ones, the Fajr, Darsul Fajr, and the other Rawha after Isha, also giving a lot of nice courses, you see. So I believe this is very important to know. But the reality also is that if you keep the high akhlaq for Ramadan, because you think there is no shaitan, it's true, but you can still see people doing bad things for Ramadan. Where is shaitan? Shaitan is in prison. Okay, so why? Because, and Sayyidina Rasulullah said, النفس أخبث من 70 shaitan. You see? Okay, your nafs is worse than 70 Satan together. See? So, the real fight is not against shaitan only, it's also against yourself. So, if you don't want to wake up in the morning, shaitan is not here for that. If you don't want to pray tarawih, shaitan is not here for that. It's just your laziness. Okay? So your real enemy, finally, it's yourself. If you fight against yourself and you win, you will be the winner above everything. Because nafsuka allati bayna janbayk, your nafs is your real big enemy. So that's why Ramadan, you have a quite easy a job. Because shaitan is not helping. Jinns are not helping. How do you call it? Sahir. The witches or cannot help also. So finally it's only against yourself that you are fighting. Then you have to attain like a position malaikiyah, yani angel's position. Your heart is in the middle. It's in the middle of your body. Okay? If your heart sees above, you will aspire to be an angel. If you see down, you aspire to look like an animal. Because we share things with angels, we pray, they pray, we make dhikr, they make dhikr, we want to please Allah, they do, and we share many things too with animals. Okay, we like to do many things exactly like animals. So we are in the middle. We are not angel and we are not perfect, and we are not without any hikmah or brain like animals. So Ramadan should be a training like khalwa, the one they had as Sufi scholars. They know what is khalwa. Like a khalwa. Khalwa, what is khalwa? You get less. Because Sayyidina Ali said, al-bitna tudhibul fitna. Eating a lot make less clever, less hikmah. Remember this one. Repeat it. Okay? So the first thing that you do in khalwa is eat less. Tumayrat, tamr, water, moya, things like that. Because if you eat less, your spirit is more clear to see things. That's what in Ramadan you have more ruqya, you have more beautiful feelings, your body is also lighter and you feel yourself more, even your akhlaq smoother. This part of it is food only. It's so simple. Food is one of your enemies. One of the biggest scholars like Ibn Sina, Aristo, a lot of them, they used to say that a quarter, 25% of your food is for you, and 27%, 25 is for you and 75% are for your doctor. يعني make you sick. Most of your food is making you sick if you're eating a lot. فلذلك for this you understand that reality is that fighting against yourself, starting with your food, you have less food. That's Ramadan. Starting with a kind of social, it's mandatory to pray Tarawih. Don't go to Tarawih because you should go to Tarawih. Okay? Because also, for the Malikis, for example, Malikis think that praying at home, Tarawih, it's prayer to pray at the mosque. So we pray generally half at the mosque, half at home. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam قال تجعلوا بيتكم قبور. Don't make your houses like graves or like tombs where there is no prayer. So use Tarawih for the mosque plus Tarawih at home. Okay? That's also advice from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And during Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam time, Tarawih was not at the mosque at the same way that we are seeing it today. You know that. Sayyidina Umar that made Tarawih like group Tarawih official with one imam. Generally, during Rasulullah's time, people go to the mosque and they pray separately in the mosque. And during Sayyidina Abu Bakr time, also, they go to the mosque, they pray separately. Sayyidina Umar wanted to make Tawheed al-Kalima. All of them following one imam. Even though you can pray by yourself, you can pray at home. What is important also is that if you have this habit to fast, if you have this habit, for example, for the fasting during the weeks, in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, ليلة الجمعة يوم ترفع الأعمال فيه, means your amal is going to Allah Azza wa Jal by this day. So أحب أن يرفع عملي وأنا صائم. I like my amal to arrive to Allah Azza wa Jal and while I am fasting. That's not Ramadan. They say also من لا صلاة له بالليل لا نور له بالنهار. If you don't have a prayer at night, meaning Qiyamul Layl, you don't have light in your face during the day. No. During the day. So if you want to have no during the day, pray at night. This is also almost mandatory for Muslim, but in Ramadan, it's like official. Everybody is doing Tarawih. Give you for the sadaqah. So all these things you know them very well. At one point, it's very important to us. Used to say it a lot. How to see that no, angel is coming to us to tell us, Khalas, Ramadan is accepted, mashallah. So, one of the things that make you understand that is your behavior after Ramadan. If straight away after Eid, you come back to never fast, eating all the time, laughing for nothing, namima, ghaiba, talking about people, gossiping, not praying enough at night, or not praying at all at night, not giving food to anyone, not sharing money to anyone, not doing sadaqah, okay, congratulations, your Ramadan was just the best role in a movie, and it was not true. It was not true. You just follow a social movement, and you just go to Taraweeh, and when Ramadan, okay, you were wearing clothes of an actor, and the movie is finished, and khalas, you come back to your real life, and you have joy and happiness about anything, and you come back to gossiping, never praying at night, never helping anyone. Khalas, the role is finished. And this is, you can understand that your Ramadan was not accepted. Because Ramadan is supposed to be an exam for elevation. So if after the exam you remain with the same position, same behavior, means you lost the exam. So simple. But if the exam was successful, your behavior will be different. Maybe not perfect like during Ramadan time, because Shaitan was not helping during Ramadan, but he will help a lot after Ramadan. So maybe not perfect, but at least halfway. At least. You have 20 rak'at at night, at least keep 10 of them for after Ramadan. If you give 10 people food for every day, give 5 at least. So keep the status, keep the akhlaq of Ramadan, the high good manners of Ramadan, keep them for after Ramadan. That's my advice. Because if you do so, it means your Ramadan was accepted, and it means Allah Azza wa Jal gave you this opportunity for this Ramadan to give you another rank, maqam, a new maqam, عند Allah Azza wa Jal.